Right, I'd like to call on Miss Oluchi Emenike to come up now and entertain us with some spoken words. Please, let's welcome her with a round of applause.
I fell asleep only moments ago, so why am I wide awake? I pinch myself. Is this reality? Where am I? What is this place? A land divided by many waters, with trees, with sturdy branches that brush the belly of the cotton clouds and blue skies. Their leaves of verdant green. I stumble through the vegetation, searching for any sign of civilization. Eventually, I break through the barrier of trees, and behold, a world so familiar, but so distant. And I see children. They wash their hands of the labor they endured beneath the glaring African sun. They leave the streets and enter classrooms. They replace their tools of labor for pencils to write and books to read. Their once bloated bellies are soft and plump with breakfast. Their young feet no longer callous from wandering on sun-beaten roads. They are seated and learning. And though some were rich and some were poor, they all sang the same song. Girls walk to school without fear. Young boys can dream of a better future that is certain. Parents are no longer sick with worry for their children who play on the street till sunset. I inhale deeply, and as clean air fills my lungs, my heart is pervaded by the warmth of freedom. In the distance, I hear the hum of machinery and a forming crowd. I move closer to the sound, moving past the throng of bodies. Around me, people celebrate, saying, "Our refineries are working again. Our rubber factories and textile factories are bustling again. We are mining and producing more metals than ever. There is so much joy. There are jobs, and most importantly, dignity in labor. The youth are free to think, to innovate, and the old, they have legacies to nurture, to cultivate. And I see men and women, each looking different from one another, yet the unity amongst them is a force stronger than language or culture. Their difference is a fuel for the raging fire of their success. They sing and dance in the streets, hundreds of languages melting into one beautiful symphony. And I see streams flowing from the north to the from the south to the north. People drink from clear waters and eat from the fruits of the land. There is no strife, no kidnapping, no rumors of war, just people celebrating in peace. And I see men and women with bodies strong and healthy like the oak tree. They stand firm in trying times, not letting greed soil their garments. People think of what they can do for the nation and not what the nation can do for them. A land of patriots who are not ashamed of where they come from. They no longer danced to the neo-colonial tune of brain drain. And I see a leader, a man of dignity, honor, and integrity. He's the driving force for the success of the land. His cloak is not tainted with corruption, tribalism, or nepotism. And I see it was just a dream. The Nigeria of my dreams. I look into your eyes and I see that you too have had that same dream, and you, and you, and you. Oh, this cannot remain a dream. Can I really leave that utopia behind and return to the reality that the sunrise brings? No! No! Who can make this dream a reality? Who can dream as I have dreamt and turn these images of sand to firm images of concrete? Dare I dream? Yes. Yes, I dare to dream, because reality begins with a dream.
I'm sure we will agree that's a very, very powerful, powerful performance. We're a nation. Thank you. Please, let's give her another round of applause. I will not soon forget. Honestly, it's very, very touching. And to come from one so young, should surely give us the hope that we will need to build the country of our dreams. We need to start laying the foundations. It's like planting a tree, they say. You plant the tree not so that you might enjoy its shades, but you do it so that somebody else tomorrow will enjoy the shade. And if we continue in that light, we would have succeeded in setting down mechanisms that will, birth a powerful nation. But talking about the arts, there have been some disturbing conversations going on recently about, the conduct of certain Nigerians, what we do, what we don't do. We are questioning our moral and principle standing. I believe we are not using the arts well enough, because the arts are the most powerful medium of education. Not to have somebody like me come and stand in front of a hall and tell a group of young kids what is right and what is not right. I think we need to use the arts a lot more. Take music, for example. Music is a strong system of messaging. What are we doing with music in Nigeria? What are the youth listening to? Because it is miseducating them in some instances. I believe we can do more in that regard. And it's for this very reason, we need people who are grounded in principles, people with very, very strong character, to form a vanguard that would lead the nation into a better light. Nation building is not an organic thing, it's a deliberate thing, and few men and women have what it takes to make it happen. But I believe we can do more using the arts by way of educating our youth.